That was probably one of the best meals I've ever eaten in my life.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, can I see one photo ID, please? Welcome home, my friends. You're going to proceed straight ahead to any lane with the green light, and you'll finish your check-in up there.
That sounds great.
Enjoy
Thank you
your
very
stay.
much.
Have fun.
Thank you very much.
So we haven't really vlogged yet since we got here to the campground, but we are camping at the Fort Wilderness Campground here at Disney. But we got in last night. What's your thoughts so far on the campground?
It's a nice campground.
Yeah, it's a nice campground. We didn't luck out and get a good site. It's an okay site. I mean, compared to other campgrounds, it's nice. It's really nice. But compared to it being Disney prices and looking at some of the other sites, we just didn't have the luck of the draw and got any of the nicer spots, which is a bummer.
There's some super, and I don't know the logic in it, but there's some super nice, really big sites, and then there's sites that are like ours, which are fine.
Yeah.
But we're beside the road and beside the entrance.
Yeah.
So we have traffic on two sides of us,
Right.
which is a bummer. I
Right.
wish we could
We've
figure that out.
yeah,
But
we've not been spending a lot of time outside. Me probably more than Tony, because I like to sit out there and like I drank my morning coffee and sit out there and
yeah, I obsess over the road traffic if I'm out.
yeah.
So I'm like always hearing the cars going.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, man.
I can tune it out easier than he can. But right now we're headed to Disney Springs. We have a dinner reservation at Morimoto's, so we're gonna head over to Disney Springs, check it out, and eat dinner there and do some shopping, and then come back. Does that sound like a plan?
Sounds good.
Alright, so right now, all we need to do is, there's literally, since we're at the front of the loop, there is a bus station there. So we're going to walk to there, get on a bus. It's going to take us to the front of the campground, or the buses that takes you to the parks or Disney Springs or those areas. So we need to catch two buses. So
Let's film some of it and see how hard it is.
yeah. Probably, and Tony agrees with me, he's in front of me so you can't see him. That was probably one of the best meals I've ever eaten in my life. There's a reason why he's an Iron Chef, but it was out of this world. I got the lobster lasca, and it was so good. It was like, it had lobster and it had egg noodle or rice noodles and coconut curry. It was good, very good. But now I'm headed into Sprinkles to get a cupcake. just like that, we're back home. I kind of told everybody, but you was in front of me,
What?
that the meal was probably one of the best meals I've ever ate.
It was
It's
super good.
like top. If it wasn't the best, it was up there.
Yeah, it was really
very
good.
So
I had the duck ramen, and it was the best ramen I ever had.
it was good. It was all good.
Yeah.
So the bus rides, I feel like it was uneventful.
I mean, painless. It's
Yeah.
you just remember your color.
Yeah. We were on the purple-orange route to get to our campground, so we took that bus out to the outpost, and at the outpost we just waited for the Disney Springs bus and got on the Disney Springs bus. It dropped us off there, and then we just had to go find, once we got ready to leave, we just found the bus for Fort Wilderness
Resort.
And then, because it's tricky because there's a Wilderness Lodge. That's
Well,
that's not us.
No, but yeah. And then we get dropped off just not far from our campsite, so
Right.
can't beat that.
Yeah. And then once again, our accent.
We said 8. He thought we said eggs.
X.
Egg. I thought he said eggs.
Oh, I thought you said X. I thought you said X. We don't have an X. But, so.
So there you go. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know now ourselves. But we probably are going to make a cup of coffee and eat a cupcake. If they're edible. I feel like I've slung them all over the place.
Dark chocolate and banana from Sprinkles.
Yeah, that sounds good. They all sound good, so
Let's do it.
let's do it. Good night, folks. Bye. So we're finally out and about. I did go down to the settlement store once, or the outpost store, or whatever it's called. We had been inside the RV most of the day. We took one lap around the campground, or our loop, and it was 95 degrees and it was so hot. So we're like, and we both had a lot of work to do, so we did the work. That's the one thing about traveling like we do. We still have to take time to work. So, and we didn't have any plans on this trip to go to the parks to begin with, so that wasn't a big deal either. So it's gone down a little bit. The shade's kind of over.
Yeah, it's probably 92.
We are walking down to the settlement area where you would get onto the boats to go over to the Magic Kingdom or to the lodge. And it's also the beach area where you can watch the fireworks. And there's another store down here. There's a bunch of other stuff that goes on down here at the settlement. We could have grabbed the bus and rode it down there. I don't think it's that far from looking at the map, so we opted to walk down. We may ride it back when we get ready to go back to the RV, but right now we haven't been out all day, so the little walk will do. It's good. But the plan is, if it goes all according to plan, get on the boat and take it to the Wilderness Lodge, where I can take some pictures of the lodge and check it out, because I have never been there. Sound like a plan?
Sounds like a great plan.
He's only along for the ride on this one, but he's a trooper.